So character selection in Assassin's Creed Valhalla is completely different from all the previous Assassin's Creed games. Now when you start up the game, you will be given an option to select between a male or female version of Eivor. Now a very interesting thing about Assassin's Creed Valhalla is that you will now be able to change your character anytime you want in the game. So if you're playing as a male Eivor and you want to try out a female version, but you don't really want to restart your game and progression, then you can simply change the character anytime you want from the options menu. And that will not affect your game's progression, and the story is going to be continuing as if nothing really happened. Now the next big feature in the game is the new stealth option in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now the game will give players the complete freedom on different ways to approach an objective. And it also works the same way with the Vikings raids as well. Now you can choose to raid any location that's near water, and the game has a ton of raids that players will be able to take part in, and you can choose between multiple strategies that players can now use to raid. Now you can simply enter the raid location all alone without your crew members and complete the raid in a much more stealthier manner. Or you can even choose to blow your horn right from the beginning and choose to raid the place in a more traditional Viking approach. And the traditional Viking approach is basically raiding the location along with your Viking clan members, where Eivor and his Viking crew barge into a huge battle. Now speaking of stealth and combat, Assassin's Creed Valhalla will have a brand new social stealth system, which is a much more improved version adapted from the old school Assassin's Creed games that we have previously played. And the first really impressive feature that I've seen in the game is that Eivor will now be able to toggle the hood on and off as the players manually please. And Eivor's hood will allow you to blend into places that you normally cannot. For example, getting into restricted zones that we've seen in previous Assassin's Creed games. And even if you have the hood on, sometimes it does not make you completely immune from getting detected, because you will now have to find the right location or blend in with NPCs that are dressed similar to you, or you can even indulge in activities around the open world like sitting in a bench, drinking some ale, or even eating food with a group of people, or you can even decide to act like you're working using some of the open world intractable features. Now when it comes to social stealth, your outfit plays a very huge role. Now you cannot just wear a shiny armor that stands out from the crowd and pretend to be stealthy. Whereas you will now need to wear the appropriate outfit and visually customize your Eivor according to the environment. Now when it comes to characters between male Eivor and a female Eivor, there was a lot of opinions from different people that got to play the game, and most of them have all stated that male Eivor has better character animations. And even when it comes to stealth kill animations, most of it looks better in the male version. And not just that, when it comes to voice acting, a lot of people suggested and mentioned that the character emotions are well portrayed in the male Eivor version. And I think that male Eivor is going to be my most primary choice throughout the entire playthrough of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now the gameplay demo that was shown so far and the demo build that every creator got to play early was only showing a very small part of the map at East Angelia. And character outfit customization wasn't really portrayed much in this build, as we did not have many outfits to showcase in the demo version, but in the final build we will be having different outfits and much more character customization option, which will be shown off in the upcoming Ubisoft Forward Episode 2 event. Now speaking of stealth, the Eagle Vision is back in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and this time around it is going to be called as the Odin Sight, which allows players to pulse their nearby location, and the pulse will then highlight all the loots, enemies, and also each enemy's weak points, which is completely new to the Assassin's Creed series. Now I don't know if you guys have noticed this from the demo gameplay, the weak points are highlighted in a bright orange color. And when you hit the enemy on the weak point, they simply get stunned for a few seconds, and you will then have a few seconds to perform a special assassination move on them, which will instantly kill the enemies. Now the game provides you different types of assassination. The first one is stealthy assassination, which is pretty much self-explanatory and all the things that we have seen from previous Assassin's Creed games. And the new type of assassination is during combat, when you hit the enemy in their weak points, and you will be able to perform a special assassination attack that will instantly be killing any enemy that stands in front of you. Now when you come across enemies that are much stronger, then you will have to manually target your assassination to one-shot kill them. So how do you do this? Well, basically you will now get an orange bracket meter on the screen, and you will now have to time your attack perfectly in order to get a perfect assassination. Now let's say you don't time it perfectly, then your assassination will only do half of the damage. So that sure is going to be very tricky, but a very interesting new feature being added to the Assassin's Creed series as well. Now I have so much more gameplay details that I want to share with you guys, but I want to break down each detail into different videos and keep the video short and simple so that you guys don't get overwhelmed with all the new information about the game. So I just want to keep it simple and short and as quick as possible. So I will be uploading much more videos letting you guys know all the gameplay details in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn that bell notification on so that you don't miss out on some of the biggest gameplay details which I will be sharing on my upcoming videos. Now I'm also giving away 3 copies of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and 2 of the giveaway copies are sponsored by Viking Country, and 1 copy is given away from me personally. So you will be able to win in total of 3 copies of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So to win a digital code for yourself, all you have to do is stay active on my channel and on my Twitter page. And also make sure to follow Viking Country on Instagram and let them know on which platform you would like to win your copy on. And the first winner will be picked on 31st July, and the second winner will be picked on 15th August, and the final winner will be picked on 16th November. So you still have a lot of time left to enter the giveaway, and I'll leave my Twitter link and Game Country's Instagram link in the description. So make sure you guys go follow us there to stay updated with all the latest information and also to win the giveaway. Now if you guys did enjoy this video, then please make sure to leave a like rating, as your support does really help me out. With that being said, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Till then, take care fams, and goodbye.
Thank you.